Yeah. Oh, sorry. We're very close.
I love you guys.
No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second of two affairs between these two excellent organizations about ready to get underway for your entertainment purposes here and along this great frisbee we call Earth. The Sharks and the Blazers about ready to do battle here today. Sharks, they're the home team. They're wearing their home white sweaters. Although that would upset Gary Bettman. I don't know why the NHL doesn't wear home white sweaters. But anyway, once I'm king, they will. Black shoulders, green numbers. Black name plate on the bottom, green trim. Black shorts, white socks, and green and black stripes. And down at the other end, the Blazers wearing their baby blue sweaters, dark blue shoulders, dark blue numbers with white trim, white and dark blue stripes across the bottom, blue shorts, light baby blue socks, and white and baby blue stripes on the socks. And these two teams went at it earlier today, and the affair ended up 3-3, so it's a tie. So basically, as far as you're concerned, as far as I'm concerned, as far as anyone is concerned, we're about ready to start the fourth period tied at 3. Two good organizations about ready to go at it for your entertainment purposes here and all across this great frisbee we call Earth. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And we'll see who gets the start for the Sharks. It's going to be Kira Sweeney, who's been taking most of the warm-ups, or Ariana Bartolome, and down to the other end, Bauer, the only goaltender here for the Blazers. She'll get the start. All right, there's the buzzer. Game number 2. The first one ended 3-3. So, like I said, this is the fourth period, and the score is tied at 3. Or the first period, and the score is scoreless, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home, as the Sharks break their huddle and are about ready to get underway here. The Sharks come into the affair with a 5-0-1 record. Their only blemish happened a few hours ago versus these light blue Blazers. The Blazers, I don't know their record. I'm not privy to such information, but I'm sure, as you are at home, that it's pretty impressive. All right, we play 16-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. Thank the maker. No, there is delayed offsides. Excuse me. Thank the maker. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, as you know from the first game, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime, because USA Hockey won't let me be king of hockey. That's their fault. Penalties are 1 minute and 30 seconds. You might call them 90 seconds. And the girls are not allowed to check yet. Again, because I'm not king of hockey and because they're not boys. All right, looks like Ariana Bartolome gonna get the start in between the pipes here. Johnson, Zabrowski, Barto, Montalbano, and Milne. The starting 5 for Coach Barto. Stas, Fitz, Mayona, Brown, Falcione, the starting five for the Blazers. All right, let's pick it up right where we left off. It was 3-3 end of regulation. USA Hockey won't let us play overtime, so guess what? We'll just play overtime anyway. Go get your shine box, everybody at the office. All right, we're about ready to drop the puck. 16-minute stanzas. 90-second penalties. That's about it. You know everything you need to know. The Patriots are up 46-2 against the Panthers, so I'm very pleased. Had a variety of shrimp and other meals at the tailgate. All right, the ref who I spoke with. There's only one ref out there. So a great opportunity for the ladies to chop at somebody's Achilles behind the play, and the ref will never see it. Here's Bartow now. Bartow down the left wing, tried to get it to Johnson, lost the handle on it, came back to Montalbano. Montalbano quickly up for Zabrowski. Zabrowski down the left wing, the rink's still very wet as the puck stopped there. The girls are going to have to deal with that. These things happen. Sent ahead. All the way down it goes now. Icing is the call. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My arm go up, play stop, and I start up all over again. We're just 30 seconds into the affair. Still a scoreless affair. The rink is very wet. I see the puck stopping all over. The ref, you saw him there. Just overskated the puck. All right, Bartow, Zabrowski, Martin, Munoz, and Bonner out there now. No left wing for the Sharks. Face-off dropped, came right to Martin. Left it now. Munoz will let the shot go, doesn't get through. Good stick check there as the Sharks are with it now. Bartow lost it in a puddle. We talked about it. There's a lot of puddles out there. Could be very advantageous or detrimental, depending upon your perspective and point of view. Either way, I would like to have a delay and wait a couple of minutes, let the rink freeze. If there was lightning, they wouldn't be playing, but there's not much lightning inside of hockey. We see the puck stop there. That's what I'm talking about. These teams are way too good to have to deal with the surface the way it is. Not blaming the Zamboni driver, not blaming the rink, not blaming anybody. Just let's wait a couple of minutes and let the girls go out there and play on the surface that they deserve to play at. Here's Bonner now. Lost the handle on it, back the other way. Martin on the back check. Came all the way through, back to center ice. Ning will knock it down. On it quickly, Bartow. Bartow had that shorthanded goal earlier before. Left it Zabrowski. Zabrowski through the neutral zone. Martin, is she offsides? She sure was, but there's only one ref out there. So when there's one ref, you're onside. Like I said, skate behind a girl now with one official. Stolen nicely there. Danola read that one like a fine piece of literature. Came back out to center ice, knocked down, and the Sharks look to get back on the attack. Sent ahead, Danola, Johnson. Out there with Michelizzi. Danola kept it to herself now. Danola behind the net. Danola still with it. Fighting through the puddle. You see the puck stopping. These girls are way too good to have the surface be a factor, ladies and gentlemen. It's like an NFL player playing at the old vet in Philadelphia, although Reggie White had no problem with it, but still a disgrace nonetheless. Here's Albino. Albino on the backhand, softly sends it in. Sharks got to get back on size. They did. Michelizzi will send it in, cross corner, dump in. Danola out there, in on the forecheck. That sent hard around. Albino will pinch, but the Breakers come away with it. Sent all the way down now. Behind the goal line it goes through, and that's Bartolome. Bartolome will touch up, and there'll be no further play. 13-12 left to go here. 3-3 is your score. Fourth period action. All right, or 0-0. First period action. I just can't get over it. This morning, these two teams played to a 3-3 tie, and because USA Hockey doesn't understand the importance of a young lady or a young lad scoring a sudden death overtime winner, they don't allow these kids to play sudden death overtime. Makes no sense to me, nor should it to you. Rebound, they score! They got it out in front. Bartolome made the save, but the rebound, and the Blazers get the early lead. I believe it was Kelly who got credited with the goal. I gotta tell you, I like this Blazers team a lot, but they gotta work on their celebration. They gotta have a locomotive leading the celebration train along the bench so the broadcaster can know who scored. Well, not their fault. What are you going to do? In the corner now, Sharks trail by 1. Sent along, first on it there, Falcioni. Falcioni carrying the puck through the neutral zone, trying to step to the outside around Munoz. Sent it in. Munoz did a nice job catching up. In the corner now, back to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line there by Kelly. Kelloy. Why? Because you're Kelly. I digress. As the great Woody Harrelson once said, long before white men can't jump, when he was a star on one of the greatest shows ever. Cheers. I mean, Thursday night on NBC, folks. I mean, come on. The Cosby Show, Family Ties, Cheers, and Night Court. You know, I know people reminisce about how good the old days were, but, I mean, let's be honest here. Over the blue line, offsides is the call. 12:07 left to go. Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable, Mr. Keenan, Sam Malone, and, of course, Judge Harry Henderson. Anyway, I digress. Face-off now just outside in the neutral zone. Sharks trail 1-0. Sharks win the draw. And on it quickly now, sliding on Montalbano for Munoz. Munoz up ahead, Johnson. Johnson will turn on it and send it in. On it now, Zabrowski. Zabrowski in the corner for Bartow. Bartow behind the net. Bartow protecting the puck, lost the handle on it. Montalbano pinches but couldn't keep it in. Sent away to the neutral zone. Still, the puck. You see it slowing down in the puddles out there. Now, listen, same puddles for both teams, so either I got to get over it or I don't. Here's Montalbano now. Montalbano behind the net. Hounded there. Montalbano took the body and took the puck. Good play there, Kendall Montalbano. Got it up and away come the Sharks now at 2-on-1 from the blue line in. To the outside, protecting the puck. Johnson getting to the cooker. Never got it there, though. I'm not sure Bartow saw a penalty coming up on someone. Is it on us? Hooking is the call. Is it on Bartow? Is it on them? I don't know. I have no idea what's on. Hooking is the call. I think it's on Bartow. There. So Bartow heads to the sin bin. 2 minutes for hooking another player while she was trying to play hockey. Well, it took 3 periods to get a penalty last game. It took 4 minutes and 50 seconds to get one here. Clearly the ref does not want a cheeseburger. And clearly the ref is allergic to bacon, because I would have put it on there, but not anymore. Here's Johnson now. Johnson along the boards, couldn't get it out. Pinching in there, keeping it was Reeves. Sent it behind the net, hard around now, Zabrowski. And the Breakers get to it first, but the Sharks get control. Couldn't get out on the first pass. Now comes out the center. Zabrowski shorthanded. Sharks scored a power play goal and a shorthanded goal last game in a 3-3 tie. Stepping up now, the Breakers down the right wing with speed. Carrying the puck behind the net. Got it out in front. Had a body by Montalbano on it there. Montalbano on the backhand. Got it up and out. Off the stick of Reeves. Reeves is hounded there by Zabrowski. Reeves, nice job to get it to center. Away comes Ning. Ning had a real good game last game. Nice job by Johnson. On the back check to get it to Chloe Zabrowski. Zabrowski down the left wing. Zabrowski. Her mom and dad brought tablecloths to the tailgate, so we were classy. Here's Zabrowski now. Zabrowski killing off precious time as if there was another type of time. Breakers with it now. Through the neutral zone they come. Quick pass to Ing. Ing 1-on-4. Ing lost the handle on it. Picked up Montalbano. Montalbano will circle back behind her own net. Put the brakes on. Change direction. And the Sharks get it away to center. That just missed. Here's a chance now. Martin. Martin's got Michelizzi. Lets the shot go. Big stop. Bauer. And Bauer will pounce on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. Good breakout there by the Sharks. 9 minutes, 29 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0. The Breakers in the lead. You might say 4-3 if you've been tuning in all day. Michelizzi back for Bonner. Bonner will send it down low where Michelizzi will give chase. Michelizzi wins the puck. Michelizzi got it out in front, turning, wheeling, couldn't get the shot away. And the Breakers come away with it. Here come the Breakers now, down the left wing. With speed, that's Staz. Staz will put the brakes on, try to turn back. And a nice job by the Sharks on the back check, and away they come now. Great play by Danola. On the back check there, the Sharks failed to get it in deep. You get to the red line, get it in deep. Sent behind the net, and it's going to be icing. There's only one ref. So I affectionately disagree with that call. Icing is the call. 1-0 is the score. The Breakers are in the lead. Just under 9 minutes to go now. Leaning in is Regina to take the draw. Grimes on right wing. Patton and Bonner at the blue line. Trotter on left wing. Hard around. Breakers get to it. Sent out to center where Bonner will knock it down. Bonner turning quickly to the forehand. Up ahead. Hopped over the stick there. Oh, Trotter. Trotter with it. Trotter let the shot go. That went right through the goal mouth. And trying to get it back in front there was Regina. Hard around it goes now for Rocknick. Rocknick will change direction. Rocknick will change direction twice, so I'm dizzy. I don't know about you. Reminding me of a Boris Becker-Ivan Lendl match back in the early 80s. Breakers carry it out to center ice. Cross ice pass. And up ahead now, Kelly. Kelly trying to get around Patton. Kelly got it towards the middle. Nobody there for the Breakers. They let the shot go. That goes off into the corner. Pinching in now is Reeves. Reeves will keep it in. Into the corner it goes now. Breakers lost the handle on it, and now the Sharks look to come away with it. Cross ice pass manages to get out to center. 7:45 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0, the Breakers with the lead. Sent ahead by Bonner, rolling puck all the way down, no icing. Right on goal. Bauer will cover, and there'll be no further play. So a quick check of the out-of-town scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Steelers won today, Falcons won today, Bills won today, Lions won today, Patriots won big, Giants won, Jackson Dart 1-0, Eagles won, Texans shut out the Titans. All right, leaning in now is Bartow. Johnson right behind her, no right wing. Albino Spaniotis at the point. Zabrowski at the left wing for Coach Bartow as the Sharks trail it 1-0. Face-off won cleanly. Comes back to Albino. She'll let the shot go. Deflected into the corner. I guess that was off a Shark stick. So high sticking is the call. So the face-off going to come deep. A deep, deep, deep undercover, as Axel Foley once said. 7:28 left to go here. Face-off deep. In the Shark zone to the left of Bartolome. Bartol leaning in against Rocknick. Comes back to the blue line. The Sharks will get it out to center. Johnson draws the penalty. Here's Zabrowski. Too many penalties here in the early going for my liking. Let the girls play. It's a hooking call against the Blazers, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, come the third period, no one's gonna like what's happening. Oh, Johnson got a penalty? Let's see here. Johnson got 2 minutes for interference, and Brown 2 minutes for hooking. All right, well, at least it's not a power play. So the ref letting everybody know that they're here to see me and not here to see the girls. Not a good call. 7:18 left to go here. Just let the puck go and let the ladies play. If you're giving a penalty to each lady, there's no point in calling a penalty. All right, Bartow leaning in now. Martin on the right wing, Zabrowski on left wing. Montalbana and Milne at the blue line. It's off one by the Breakers, but the Sharks get to it. Good puck pursuit there, turning on him, Martin. Martin tried to get it in front, sent ahead now. Here's Stas. Stas over the blue line. To the outside of the dot, letting the shot go wide of Bartolome. On it now is Milne. Milne trying to send it up the board. She does and gets it out to center. Here comes Bartow now. Caroline Bartow wheeling and dealing. Zabrowski back to Bartow off her skates, and that just failed to click. Little bit of give and go, or go and give, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. Bartow digging, mucking, doing a homer, kicking it along there, harnessing her into Diego Maradona. Bartow got it back. Montalbano will jump on it. Lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Hit a body on the way in. Here's Zabrowski now. Zabrowski down the right wing. Zabrowski now behind the net. Got turned around. Lost the handle. And hops over to stick a Milne and out to center. A foot race ensuing now. The Breakers trying to get to it. Milne won the battle there. Good job by the official to let the ladies play. Bodies collide there as Bartow got involved with one of the Breakers. Now one of the Breakers giving a left paw to Bartow. There are two refs out there now. I like to see them let that go. Bartow, when the girl went in hard, the girl gave her a left, jab. These things happen, not far into the product. I don't think it's a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. Let the ladies play. Let the ladies get ugly. Let the ladies punch each other in the face. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, head to the sin bin, Cucchiera. So a power play now for the Sharks. The two collided into the boards real hard, and Cucchiera threw it straight left. No big deal. Not far into our product here in hockey, but well, we'll take the power play. Hopefully we can tie the score, but I don't like the call. Face off deep in the Breaker zone. And I got a lot of money on the Sharks here, ladies and gentlemen. I carried it over from the first game. So they went to the boards hard. So the girl threw a left friggin' jab to her face. Bartow's fine. Sent behind the net. I really rather them just let that go. Anyway, you know how I feel about it. Zabrowski wins the puck. Good battle effort there. Got it out in front dangerously. Came back now. Montalbano will pinch. Montalbano will send it down for Martin. Martin, Bartow, and Zabrowski out there with Montalbano and Milne. The power play unit here for Coach Bartow as the Sharks trail 1-0. A minute left on the lady advantage. 5.5 left to go here in the opening chapter of this unwritten story. Sharks with the puck. Back to the blue line. Milne on him. We'll send it down low. Chloe Zabrowski. Up from Martin. Martin, nice quick pass to Montalbano. Back to Martin. Martin let the shot go. At the back door was Bartow. Back from Milne. Milne down low. Zabrowski. Not the dot. Pull the trigger. That doesn't get through. Zabrowski back from Milne. Milne will walk up the boards, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. 21 seconds remaining in the lady advantage. 4:50 to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0. The Breakers lead it. On it now, Montalbano quickly up Martin. Martin tried to one-time it through the neutral zone. That was read like a fine piece of literature by Schatzel and send back in. Here come the Sharks now quickly. Bartow. Bartow poke checked away in the neutral zone. Munoz with puck support, but overskated the puck. Montalbano backtracking in her own zone now. Montalbano under duress. Hard around for Martin. Martin got it up ahead. Danola. Danola's got Bartow with her. Danola quickly now to the outside. Danola let the shot go off the left pad. And Michelizzi will pinch in. Michelizzi fresh off the bench. We're back to 5-on-5. That one kept in by Munoz. Not exactly. All sides is the call, as we now have two officials here at the game, so much less of a chance to slash a girl on the way back checking right in the Achilles, and she'll quit the game. So no chance now. Opportunity lost for both organizations. Michelizzi, Danola, Trotta, Patton, and Munoz, the five skaters out there. Nope. Make that Regina. Trotta was called back. Along the boards now, Danola sealed the wall and kept it in nicely. On it now, Regina. Regina getting to the puck in the corner. Nice touch pass. Away come the Breakers now. The Breakers through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, letting the shot go. Canico in there for Ariana Bartolome. And there'll be no further play with 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0, the Breakers lead it. Face off deep in the Sharks zone. Sharks won the draw but failed to keep possession. Cucchiera letting the shot go. Bartolome to save. Big rebound. They jab at it. Push just loose. And then behind the net now it comes, and Patton got to it there. Patton up the boards. Couldn't connect there with Danola. Behind the net it goes now. Munoz giving chase. That ends up behind the net now on a stick of Patton. Patton will turn back quickly. Up ahead. Regina couldn't get the puck out. Ends up behind net. The Sharks expending a lot of energy just trying to get it out right now. Behind the net it goes now. Breakers on it there. Michelizzi got a big chunk of Kaz as she went by. Good job by Sid the Kid. But the Breakers keep it in, letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound is safe. Another shot goes wide. The rebound pushed just wide. As Bartolome got the flipper on that, and now a penalty to the Breakers again. Again, a garbage call. That's a garbage call. The Breakers were all over the Sharks. Going after the puck. They called it a trip. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, power play number 2 now for the Sharks. With 2:47 left to go. As you hear the camera lady in the background, and she's right. Let the girls play. Power play for the Sharks now. As they look to get the equalizer with 2:47 left to go here in the opening stanza. They trail by 1. Face-off won by Barto. Milne got it down low. Over for Montalbano straight away. Lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Swiped that by Bauer, the goalkeeper. Nice job there. Back for Montalbano. Montalbano let the shot go. Pulled aside, but no hand pass. Goes in the defensive zone. And away comes Ing. Ing serpentining, cutting to the outside. Ing lets the shot go. Bartolome got the flipper on that. Here come the Sharks now on the counterattack. Can't connect on the first pass as it's thwarted, but now they get it out and over the blue line. Here come the Sharks now behind. Here's a chance now. Zabrowski lets the shot go. And Bauer got the right flipper on that or the left flipper, depending on if you're watching from here or down in Australia. Anyway, I digress. Here's Ning now. Trying to go wide on Milne. Milne will let her go. Milne got a big chunk of her behind the net. And now everybody's crying for a penalty. Why? Because all you do is call penalties. Stop calling penalties, nobody will cry. And the people that are crying should stop crying. Sent behind now. Here's Montalbano at the goal line. Montalbano hard around Zabrowski. Here's Zabrowski now. Cross ice pass just over the stick of Barto. Boy, Barto knocks that down. It's a 2-on-1. But it's an icing. 12 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Sharks. A minute 29 left to go here in the opening stanza. Sharks trailing 1-0. Face off deep in the Shoreline zone. The Breakers didn't win the draw. Comes loose now. Albino hard around. Sharks can't get it out on the stick of Bonner. Bonner quickly deflected out to center. That's knocked down and sent back in. Well, Albino will give chase. Albino behind her own goal line quickly for Grimes. Grimes lost the handle on it. Came back to the blue line. Sent it in the corner. Chasing it there is Kelly. Kelly against Albino. Nice job by Albino to take the body end, take the puck. The Sharks nowhere near out of the woods yet. As it's sent behind the goal line. Hard around by Albino. Up for Trotta. Trotta trying to get to it. Bonner came over it. Got a chunk of the puck and a chunk of the body. Kicked it to Trotta. Trotta couldn't get it out. Knocked down at the blue line. A turnover. 1-on-4. Great job of back checking by the Sharks there. As you saw 4 white sweaters surround the puck quickly. Up ahead, just out of the reach there. No icing for Trotta. Trotta down the left wing, let the shot go. Cutting to the cooker was Grimes. 23 seconds left to go, came all the way down. And Michelizzi will give chase. Sid Michelizzi rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Michelizzi up ahead, deflected out to center ice. And knocked down there with 10 seconds left to go. Perhaps a chance for the Sharks. Smart play there, though, by Reeves, just to knock it in onto the boards. And here's a chance now. Quick shot. Big stop by Bauer. As the buzzer sounds, and the opening stanza of game number 2 has come to a close. Your score at the end of 1. The Breakers 1. The Sharks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second period. Make sure to get that purple bag of Doritos open and fired up. This is a good one, as was the first one. We'll see you back for the start of the second. 1-0 Breakers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you got that purple bag of Doritos fresh, just opened up and ready to go, and you're taking that first top piece of Dorito. I hate when Doritos get really small. I like the big triangles. So hopefully you got a nice big triangle of purple Doritos in your hand right now. The second stanza underway. Zabrowski up quickly now. Here's Bartow. Bartow's got Johnson. Left it. Johnson walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Bauer. Good rush there in the opening moments of the second stanza. Sent on net. And Bauer makes the save. 15:38 left to go here. The second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen, just nicely underway. Bartow leaning in against Conti. Conti had a goal earlier, as did Bartow in the first game. Sent down low now, Johnson. Johnson behind the net, Bartow. Bartow wanted there. Bartow will change direction multiple times. Up for Zabrowski. Zabrowski on it. Zabrowski protecting the puck. Got Johnson to the cooker. On the backhand, failed to click, and here come the breakers now. Back the other way they go. Down the left wing with speed. Montemana forcing her wide. Got the shot away. Bartolome had the stick there. Up ahead now, Johnson. Johnson wide. Here's a chance now, Zabrowski. Can Zabrowski get to it before the goal line, prevent the icing? She sure did. Not only did she get to it, she managed to get a shot on goal. Just under 15 minutes left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 1-0, the Breakers, they lead the affair. These two teams got together earlier today, a 3-3 tie, so basically the Breakers are winning 4-3. Face off one now, here's Bonner with it. Bonner let the shot go. Deflected on the way in. Here come the Breakers now, trying to get up around Bonner. Sent in Kelly, broken up nicely by Munoz. Bonner will send it up, chipping it in. Grimes will give chase out there now with Trotta. Grimes leans into her lady. Trotta got the puck back to the blue line. Came loose now for Bonner. Bonner kicks it to herself. Bonner lets the shot go for Grimes, and that just failed to click. Here's Gabriela Munoz now. Munoz behind the net. Munoz with speed. Munoz still with it. Munoz protecting the puck. Munoz at the goal line. Munoz still with it. Digging, mucking, doing her homework. Munoz kicked it loose. Sharks on the puck there. Trying to get it back out in front of Trotta. Left it now for Regina. Regina will send it in front. That one dangerously bounced around for a moment. Chopped that and kept in by the Sharks. On and now is Grimes. Grimes had Regina cut it, letting the shot go. Nice play there by Ning to get a stick on it. Sent back to the blue line now, Munoz. Munoz with it. She'll let the shot go. Bouncing around dangerously, and here come the Breakers now. Out through the neutral zone. Bonner got a big chunk of Ning. Much to the chagrin of the Breaker faithful. No call from the official. Good no call from the official. Sent in. Trotta will give chase. Trotta behind the net. And Ning now. Ning with the puck. Ning trying to step to the outside. Michelizzi waiting. Good poke check there. Martin got it to Michelizzi. And Michelizzi got it to Martin. Here's Martin now, a 3-on-1 if she hurries. Don't know if she realizes it. Michelizzi down low, sliding it across. Back in front. That just missed as Bauer got the flipper on that. The Sharks came within inches of tying the affair. Close doesn't count, except for horseshoes and hand grenades, as my grandfather used to say. 12:50 left to go. Patton up ahead, Danola. Danola will send it in. Oh my goodness. That was an onside kick to goaltender. Nice job there by Bauer. To stay with it and make the play. 12 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the second stanza of the game, brought to us by our friends. Our very good friends at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractors. We'll get more on that in just a moment. Patton will send it down. Here's Michelizzi. Got it out in front, right off the stick. They cheered about it, and that just failed to click. And there's the Sharks, desperate for the equalizer here. They've been all over the Breakers since the second stanza started, but they're down 1-0. A big stop there As the shot from the point there by Albino made its way through, and Bauer, who was sharp in the first game, and now perhaps one might say even sharper here in the second game. 12:25 left to go, 1-0. Breakers in the lead. Face-off won by the Sharks. Back from Montalbano. Montalbano let the shot go, and Bauer couldn't corral it there. Looked like a hungry hippo, but the marble rolled away. Behind the net now. Still with the loose marble is Bartow. Bartow wheeling and dealing. Bartow puts the brakes on, kicks it to herself. Bartow so good on the boards. Back now, Spaniotis. Spaniotis, smart play there just to send it down and let Zabrowski go to work. Chloe Zabrowski in front. Johnson lets the shot go, and Bauer got the glove or shoulder or clavicle or scapula on that. She stopped it. Not sure what part of the body actually had contributed to the save, but it didn't go in. That much I know. Here are the Sharks now. Back, Spaniotis. Spaniotis at the blue line. She'll stop it and send it down low. Sharks circling. Johnson in the corner, protecting the puck. Johnson under duress, trying to get the puck back in front. Couldn't do so in a way. Come the Breakers now. Down the right wing, they send it in. Montalbano will give chase. Montalbano on the puck, hard around. Nobody there but Breakers, though, as they keep it in, letting the shot go just wide of Bartolome. Ends up wide of Ariana. Got the waffle on that. Sharks get to the puck now. Here's Johnson. Johnson quickly up ahead. 2-on-1 now from the blue line in. Set ahead. Here's Zabrowski. Back in front now. Bartow to the backhand. Big stop there by Bauer. A 2-on-1 from inception. And Bauer, a dazzling stop there. That one almost got through. Bartow jamming at it. Bauer reaching back, and again, another early whistle. We had an early whistle in the first game that cost the Sharks a goal, and I don't like to complain, but now it's getting to be a pattern. And if it's getting to be a pattern, then I like to complain. 10:42 left to go here. The Sharks desperately seeking equalizer here. Bartow leans in to take the draw, wins yet another one. Bartow won the draw now, back for Spaniotis, lets the shot go. Off the boards, pinch again, Montalbano will keep it in. That deflects around, Bartow cutting the Cooker, loose puck, they jam at it! As Zabrowski cut through, but Bauer stood tall. Here's Bartow now, behind the net, Bartow. Spinorama move there, left it out in front. Zabrowski pulls the trigger, got a lot on that, but wide. Johnson in Gretzky's office, tried to get it to Bartow. And the Breakers weather the storm and come out to center ice with it. Trying to step outside against Montalbano, got it out in front, and Bartolome will steer it aside. And Zabrowski will put the brakes on up ahead. Here's a chance now, Johnson. Johnson in all alone from the red line into the forehand. Big stop there by Bauer. As the Sharks got in all alone, Johnson recoils, lets the shot go. That just missed. Back to the blue line it goes. The Sharks throwing everything, including the kitchen sink. That's got to be all sides, right? A penalty on the Breakers? No, come on, man. Come on. That's a terrible call. That's a terrible call, ladies and gentlemen. We've got end-to-end action here. The girl played the body. It's not a terrible call. I've got a lot of money on the Sharks, ladies and gentlemen. I mean a lot of money when I say a lot of money. I got a lot of money on the Sharks here. But that's a, come on, ref.
This is the game. Whoa.
Do better, be better. You got to, show up better. Terrible. Power play for the Sharks now. Bartolini in. Bartow wins it cleanly. Back to Montalbano. Got it down low to the side, Bauer. Breakers on it there. Sharks still looking for the first tally. They've been all over the Breakers since the start of the second period, but it doesn't matter. They're down by one. Into the corner it goes now. On there is Reeves. Reeves will send it back to the blue line. Montalbano will knock it down. Montalbano got it down low. Sharks trying for some short-range passing. Johnson staying with it. Johnson is pulled down. No call. Sent all the way down. Good no call. Right on the stick of Bartolome. Bartolome will leave it to Montalbano. Montalbano for Milne. Milne quickly didn't connect there with Bartow, but ended up on the stick of Montalbano. Up for Johnson. Johnson down the right wing, got Zabrowski cutting into the cooker. Got it there, Zabrowski tips it. She scores! Chloe Zabrowski! The power play goal! Getting to the cooker! A beautiful breakout! A beautiful pass! A beautiful deflection! A beautiful goal! And just like that, the Sharks capitalize on the power play. 1-1 is the score. We have a goaltending change now coming as Sweeney in between the pipes. Bartolome over to the bench. So 1-1 is the score. So good news for Ariana. She can't get the loss. Here's Grimes now. Moved ahead now. Digging at it is Regina. So 1-1 is your score. Sharks finally got through. That one sent all the way down, no icing. It's going to have a wide of Sweeney into the corner. Ning against Bonner. Tried to get it out in front. Went out to stick of Bonner. And Sweeney just inserted into the game. Sharp as attack. Pouncing on it like a puma. And there'll be no further play. 1-1 is your score. 8:16 left to go here in the second stanza. Face-off one by the Breakers, back to the blue line, bouncing around. Bonner had her lady tied up. Ends up now on a stick of Grimes. Grimes kicks it to herself. Got Trotter real wide. Got it over. Here comes Trotter now. Trotter letting the shot go. Big stop, Bauer, and there'll be no further play. 8 minutes exactly left to go here in the second stanza. We are exactly at the midway point of our second game. We have played, ladies and gentlemen, 4.5 periods of hockey, and we are tied 4-4. You might say 1-1 here right now, but the first game was 3-3, so we're tied 4-4. As far as you know. In comes Ning now, cutting to the inside, forced wide, poke checked away by Munoz. Munoz will get it back to the blue line. Stats walking in, looking to pull the trigger. Good stick there by Regina. Got the shot away. A nice save by Sweeney. Hot around now, Grimes. Grimes will chase it, but it's kept in by the Breakers. Here's Munoz now. Gibby Munoz. Puck was rolling. Lost the handle on it. Hot around Grimes. Grimes tracking it. Grimes, first effort doesn't get out. Second effort, sure enough, did. Out to the blue line, but the Breakers will send it back in where Bonner will give chase. I think we got a penalty coming up here against the Sharks. This is why I didn't want the penalties called against the Breakers. Because now Gibby finished her check, and now she's going to get a penalty. It's probably going to be roughing or checking. It's going to be stupid. Either way, whatever the ref says. Let's see what the ref says. Oh, it's against Regina. Let's see. I didn't think Regina was even in the play. This is why I didn't want the first couple of penalties called. Let the girls play. It's 1-1. It's 4-4. We played 2.5 periods. We played 4.5 periods, excuse me. And nobody came to see you unless you're working at Foot Locker. I don't like it. Face-off won by the Sharks. They're short-handed for the first time in this affair. And we'll send it all the way down. Here comes Chloe Zabrowski. Zabrowski got the goal earlier. In on the forecheck out there with Bartow. Montalbano and Milne now out there for the penalty kill. Should have let the first 3 penalties go. Should have let that penalty go as well. Let the girls play. Anyway, I digress. Hard along now on the stick there at Kelly. Kelly will try to get it out. Couldn't do so on the first effort. Now comes out to center. Montalbano chops at her girl. Bartow got a chunk of it. And on it quickly and sending it in now. Mayona. Mayona will send it behind her. Mayona back on it now wearing Pele's old number 10. Mayona with it. 45 seconds left to go in the lady advantage. Tried to get it out in front. They do. Big stop there. Sweeney got the left flipper on it. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That might have been a pass. As Bauman let the shot go. Sent all the way down. And no icing as the Sharks are shorthanded. Much to the chagrin of the broadcaster. Either get over it or don't. Here's Zabrowski now. At the goal line. Turning. Zabrowski chopping at it. Quickly now Bartow. Bartow fighting through the wall there to get it behind the net on the stick of Stas. Stas, who I thought had a fantastic first game, carrying the puck out with the power. That's offside by a country mile, Mr. Official. Here's Milne now. That was offsides. If you're not going to get the penalties right, at least get the offsides right, for crying out loud. We are paying you for this, sir. Knocked down. Here's Milne. Milne will send it up ahead. Right on the stick as we're back to 5-on-5. Now Johnson. Johnson cutting to the inside. Lets the shot go. Big stop there by Bauer. And now away comes Ning. Ning with the puck over the blue line. Ning stepping to the outside, leaving it there for Kelly. Letting the shot go with the arm of Patton. Came back out in front, and the Sharks on the back check, and they come away with it. Here comes Martin now. Martin rushing to get to it. Poke checked away there. Nice poke check in the neutral zone. As the Sharks do gain possession and send it in. Johnson offsides all the Sharks, so they had to retreat back to the blue line. Bouncing puck knocked down Martin. Martin reaching for it. Let the Breakers get away with it. Here come the Breakers now, 2-on-1, letting the shot go. Boy, I don't think the Breakers realized they had a 2-on-1, 15 feet inside the blue line, but I don't think they realized what they had. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1 is the score. These two teams have been going at it. Face-off won by the Breakers, letting the shot go. Danola came out to block that. Great job by Ola Danola to get in the shooting lane. Along the boards, kept in nicely there by Rocknick. Rocknick will send it behind the net as the Breakers try to get it out in front. Denied that time by Albino. Michelizzi over to help out. Albino up for Danola. Danola up ahead, Martin. Martin's got one lady to beat. Martin's got three ladies to beat as she lost the handle on it. Both of these teams really back check very well. On it now is Rocknick. Rocknick turning with it. Rocknick through the neutral zone up ahead. Right on the stick there of Kelly. Kelly down the right wing. Let the shot go. A corner there for Sweeney. Sweeney leave for Patton. I'd rather see Sweeney just hold on there and just get the face off. Now the Sharks still in trouble. Sweeney will hold on now, yeah. She knows what I'm talking about. I'm an old goalie. She's a young goalie. We're both thinking the same thing. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1 is the score. Spaniotis, Bonner on D, Regina out there with Grimes and Trotta. No right wing for the Sharks. As the Breakers win the draw, Bonner getting to it first. Bonner along the boards. Took her lady out, trotted her over to help out. They're digging. They're mucking. They're doing their homework along the boards. Bonner retrieving to go get it. Bonner trying to chip it up for Trotter. Doesn't get there initially, but the Sharks do come away with it. Out to center ice, it goes off the stick there of Cucchiera. Cucchiera will send it along the boards. Nice job there to keep it in Regina. The Sharks now looking to go to work back towards the blue line, and the Breakers come away with it. Knock down Bonner. Bonner quickly up ahead now. Trotta. Trotta, smart play to chip it in. Good play by Bonner. Good play by Trotta. Look where the puck is behind the goal line. It was bouncing at center ice. Sharks were under a little duress, and now hops over the stick there. Spaniotis. That's okay. You don't mind that. Spaniotis tracking it down into the corner. They go now. Breakers on it, trying to get the puck in front. Can't get to it. Spaniotis staying with a lady. Behind the net now, Spaniotis ties her lady up. It's on the back of the net. Spaniotis, good show of strength there as she comes away with it, chipping it out to center with 2:46 left to go here in the second stanza. 1-1 is the score. Here's Spaniotis now over for Bonner. Bonner back for Spaniotis. Hops over the stick of Spaniotis, ends up on the stick of Trotta. Trotta will trip it in, and the Breakers will send it out to center all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Sweeney says, I got somewhere to be. She'll play it. And cover up, and there'll be no further play. 1-1 is the score. Second. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I had a bad cold this week. Second period action. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here. 4-4 is the score if you're counting from the start of this afternoon or this evening. Here comes Zabrowski. Zabrowski walking in, got a step, lets the shot go. That just missed. Here's Johnson now. Johnson putting the brake on. Back in front, or the brakes. She may have two. Back for Milne. Milne down low now. Zabrowski. Zabrowski over for Montalbano. What a great look. Actually, it's Munoz. She lets the shot go. Big stop there by Bauer. And there'll be no further play. 1 minute, 55 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. These two teams have been tied all day. Boy, I'll tell you, I would play a lot of American dollars and even some Bitcoin to see these two play 7-game series. Back to the blue line. Munoz, nice job to keep it in, sending it down low. Bartow went on the forecheck, turning on it there, came back in front. Bartow spilled for effort. No call by the official. We don't need any more calls. No more power plays, please, sir. Thank you. Here's Milne. Milne will let the shot go. Knocked down. A chance now. Stas. Stas right up the middle. Milne on her horse. Caught up with pulls the brakes. Big stop there by Sweeney. Is that a penalty? You got to be kidding me if that's a penalty. No, the net's off its moorings. The net is off its moorings. It's not a penalty. Great job by Munoz to get back. Great stop by Sweeney. Great play by Milne. Great job by Stas. Down right up the middle. Great hockey all around for the ladies in blue and the ladies in white and green and black. Face off deep. Face off won by the Breakers. They win it high off the glass. Bodies get jostled around a little bit as Milne won the puck dangerously, came out Sweeney. We'll just leave it there for Milne. Up ahead, Johnson. Johnson couldn't get it out. The Sharks, good puck pursuit. A 2-on-1 now. Zabrowski and Bartow at the blue line. Saucer pass. Bartow walks in. Back Zabrowski. Not just missed. Oh my goodness, as Bartow went back to Zabrowski, and Zabrowski was in a little bit too deep as the goaltender got the flipper away. Not that Zabrowski was in a little bit too deep. It was just too deep at the time of the, well, these things happen. Here comes the Breakers now. Through the neutral zone, Munoz lost their footing. Stars letting the shot go. That handcuffed the goalkeeper, Sweeney. Bounces out to center and all the way down. That's sent ahead, knocked down now on a Milne. Milne up for Chloe Zabrowski. Zabrowski over for Bartow. Bartow protecting at the dot. Lets the shot go. She scores! Caroline Bartow putting it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. And with 13.3 seconds left to go in the second stanza, Bartow gives the Sharks the lead for the first time this afternoon or this evening, depending upon where you're watching it from. 2-1 is the score. A beautiful shot there by Bartow. Zabrowski leaning into a young lady, letting the shot go. Sweeney will steer it aside. Montalbano on it there. Sharks can't get it out, and that's going to do it. A huge goal by Bartow with just 13 seconds left to go. And we head into our final intermission of the day, our fourth intermission of the day here for the doubleheader, and the Sharks leading it 2-1. We'll see you back for the third and final stanza here now. Please get your bag of Funyuns out, open it up, enjoy it, refill that sarsaparilla. Get your horsey sauce on the roast beef. This third period is going to be something to see. 2-1 Sharks lead to go by Bartow just moments ago.
Sophie's birthday today. Happy birthday!
Hey, girl.
Happy birthday!
No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. 2-1 is the score. Sharks with the lead. The goal by Bartow. with 13.3 seconds remaining in the stanza. Sharks were down 1-0 as they were in the first game and battled back here for the lead. They had the lead last time. And the Breakers tied it up last time. We'll see what the future holds, ladies and gentlemen. The beauty of sports is it's unscripted. I don't know. But do not underestimate the ability of a cheeseburger. I did tell the refs there's a cheeseburger in it for each of them should things turn out the Sharks' way. I didn't get a chance to talk to them during the first game. I blame myself. Among the boards now, Sharks trying to get to it. Came back outside of the net. Sweeney got the shoulder on that. Back to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line. Letting the shot go. Sweeney with the save. The rebound. Sweeney through traffic makes the save. Nice job by Kelly to keep the puck in. 15 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. Sharks 2. We have Breakers. I couldn't remember who we were playing. Breakers, Breezers, those guys in blue. They win the draw. A very, very, very good organization. And these Breakers here got it out in front dangerously, went through the goal mouth. And here comes Danola now. A 3-on-1 with Michelizzi. Down the left wing at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop. Here's Martin. Martin on the re. It was Martin down the wing, not Danola. I apologize. Martin trying to get it down low. Danola knocked it loose. Here's Ella Danola. Danola protecting the puck. Trying to get it back. Did get it back. Montalbano. That one went just wide. Pitching in is Martin. Back to the blue line now. Milne. Milne will let the shot go. She scores! On Milne from the blue line. Kept it in. Let the shot go. I don't believe it was deflected. I believe it's her goal. It is. And Milne, a huge goal there with 15:44 left to go here in the third and final stanza. And the Sharks extend the lead. 1 goal at the end of the second, 1 goal here at the beginning of the third. And it's not that complicated. That's just simply how you do it. And the Sharks lead it 3-1. Along the boards now. Bonner got spilled, took her lady down with her. Up ahead now for Regina. Regina will send it in. So a 2-goal lead. The first 2-goal lead for either of these teams today. These teams have really been evenly matched. Sent ahead, trying to get it through the neutral zone. Munoz. Nice job of back checking there by Gibby. Taken away now. Here come the Sharks up ahead. Right on the stick, and here they come now. Trotta. Trotta down the left wing. He'll dump it in on goal. A bouncing puck there dangerously. Nice job by Trotta to follow her shot. 14 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the affair. I was going to say regulation, but that doesn't matter because USA Hockey won't let me be king. Regina, Grimes, Trotta, Munoz, and Bonner out there for Coach Bartow. Breakers come away with it. Through the neutral zone they come, looking to step to the inside. Stepping to the inside, forced wide there by Munoz. No call by the official, and there should be no call. They jab at it in the corner. Munoz jostling it loose. Breakers on the puck there. Munoz lays the lumber into a lady, takes everybody down, and then comes away with the puck. Oh, I don't think Gibby realized how much room she had. She knocked everybody down. There was nobody left. I don't think she realized that. She just pushed it up. I ain't mad at her because the defense lady's first obligation is to get the puck out, but she had a lot more room than she thought about. But that's okay. Back the other way now. Down the left wing, here come the Breakers, dropping it off sides at the blue line is the call. 13-19 left to go here in the affair, 3-1. The Sharks with the 2-goal lead. 13 seconds left in the second period. Bartow buried the biscuit. A minute 15 into the third period, Moon buried the biscuit. Zabrowski much earlier. Albino left it there, a little miscommunication, knocked down by Patton. Picked up now Bartow. Bartow behind our net, hard around. And here's Zabrowski up for Johnson. Johnson's got Bartow cutting. Johnson down the left wing, got two people with her. Tried to drop it to Zabrowski. Doesn't connect there, kept in Albino. Albino sent it behind our net, now Johnson. Johnson will track it. Johnson in Gretzky's office. Johnson with it. Got it back out in front. Back to the blue line. Trotta lets the shot go. Doesn't get through is Kelly. You got to stick on that. Here's Bartow now protecting the puck for Zabrowski. Zabrowski at the goal line for Johnson. Johnson lost the handle on it. Came out to the blue line. And the Breakers under a lot of duress there. Good puck pursuit all day by the Sharks here. Sharks are one goal away from starting to impose their will on this game, but they're also one shot away from only being up by a goal. That's the way you got to look at it. You got to keep the foot on the pedal, but you got to not let them score. Quickly now, Ning. Ning through the neutral zone. She can fly. Stepping to the outside at the dot. Lowering the shoulder, sliding it across with nobody home there for the Breakers. As they get it back out in front, that jostles around for Johnson. Johnson quickly up ahead. Oh, that just failed to click. Here comes Johnson now. 2-on-1. Johnson protecting the puck. Johnson still with it. Sliding across. The net is yawning. Bartow trying to reach for it. Diving out of his bower, looking like a hungry hippo. Patton lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. A 3-on-2. A 4-on-2. A 4-on-3. A 5-on-4. Offsides is the call. I don't care what kind of math you do. 11:32 left to go here in the affair. Sharks 3, Breakers 1. Conti leaning in to take the draw, pushes it forward, knocked down Martin. Martin got it to Michelizzi. That one ends up on the stick of Spaniotis before the goalkeeper Sweeney. Spaniotis will put the brakes on under the rest. Spaniotis back to her feet, got it in the corner now. Michelizzi in pursuit, bodies collide there. Got it back out in front now, Danola. Danola with room. Danola stepping to the outside with speed. Danola over the blue line. Offsides is the call. Just a half of a hair offsides. At the blue line was Danola and Martin. 11 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here. 3-1 is the score. These two teams played earlier to a 3-3 tie. And then somebody brought out like shrimp cocktail and heroes and pizza, and I had a variety of different cured meats, and it was delicious. Here's a chance now, walking in! That just missed as Martin got loose on the faceoff. Montalbano will send it down low. Martin aggressively on the forecheck. That pleases the broadcaster. Hard around now, Mayona. Mayona against Spaniotis. Spaniotis will let the puck go. Got the body. Good play by Chris. Boy, I'll tell you, Spaniotis playing so well. She's playing so well. And then she lays the lumber into her there. And now Spaniotis will take the penalty because she's not a boy. If this was boys hockey, it's not a penalty. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, it makes me sick. She finished her check in the corner. Big deal, boo-hoo, get over it. Yeah. Oh, roughing. Oh, roughing, even worse. So the call is Spaniotis played hockey too roughly with that girl. If that's a boy, she's not in the box. Get mad at me if you want. All right, power play now for the Breakers. Just let the girls, Anyway, you know how I feel. Montalbano, hard around now. On it quickly, all the Sharks trying to get it out there, shorthanded with 10:25 to go. They got it all the way down. They can ice the puck because they're shorthanded. Michelizzi out there now with Danola. Montalbano and Milne. Michelizzi in on the forecheck. Hard around. Breakers. Staz up ahead. As the Breakers look to gain the blue line, sent in Milne on it there. Milne will get a piece of it. Kept in. Breakers with a little bit of room, dropping it off, letting the shot go. Sweeney makes the glove save. And there'll be no further play. 9:54 left to go here in the affair. 50 seconds left to go. In the lady advantage for the Breakers. Spaniotis in the box. Bartow wins the draw. What else is new? Behind the net now. Breakers on it there. Montalbano did a nice job to get a chunk of the body. Bartow came to get the puck and turned on the forehand. Sent it in the corner. Montalbano takes a lady down. Play allowed to continue. Letting the shot go there was Cucchiara. Behind the net now. Breakers on it there. Got it back out in front. That went off a skate dangerously, but Bartow will get to it first. Bartow will send it off the glass, but not going to get out. Kept in by Ning. Ning tried to keep it down low on the stick of Montalbano. Montalbano hard around. Montalbano took a hard hit there. Good job by the officials to let it go. Kept it at the blue line, letting the shot go. Whistles wide. Montalbano on it, up for Zabrowski. Zabrowski with it. Zabrowski got it up and out. Nice job by Bartow to knock it down, and we're back to 5-on-5 with Spaniotis. He's out of the box. Under 9 minutes to go now in regulation. 3-1 is the score. All around. Bartow will pinch, kept in by Milne. Good stick by Zabrowski. Now Bartow. Bartow with the move back for Zabrowski. Zabrowski getting her stick loose, letting the shot go, and Bauer makes the stop there. But I tell you, Bauer's been good all day in both games. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. 3-1 is the score. The Sharks in the lead. They played earlier, these two, and it was a tied affair, 3-3. Sharks looking for one more to feel a little bit comfortable about things. 2-goal lead, I'm not comfy. Here's Munoz, letting the shot go, deflected in front there by Grimes. On to now Regina. Regina will send it behind the net. Grimes will give chase. Breakers on it first there. Grimes leans into a lady. Bodies collide. Grimes digging, mucking, doing her homework. And the Sharks looking to come away with it. They do. Got it out in front. Trotta got to it first there, back for Bonner. Bonner will kick it to herself. Bonner will send it down low for Regina. Regina giving chase. Regina, nice job to turn on it there and protect the puck. 8 minutes left to go. The Breakers trying to come away with it. Turnover down low, right at the goal line. That just missed. And away comes Rocknick with it now. Rocknick out the center. Bonner lifts the stick there of Kelly. And then sent back out to center by Trotta. Here are the Breakers now. They'll try and send it down low. That couldn't get deep. And now the Breakers retreat now. Here's Reeves. Reeves D to D. We'll send it across. Poke checked away. Michelizzi. Michelizzi with speed. Here's Michelizzi now. Lowering the shoulder. Walks in. Couldn't pull the trigger. As it was poke checked away at the last moment. The Breakers back the other way now. 2-on-2. Over the blue line. Munoz stepping up and poke checking that aside. Away for Schatzel. Schatzel staying with it. Trying to step to the outside. Got it in front. Went off the skates of Bonner. Shaw's turning with it, trying to find it, and the Sharks get to it. Poke check it out to center, and here they come now. Down the right wing, Danola. Danola fighting out the check. Danola lets the shot go. Big stop there, Bauer. And there'll be no further play with just 1 second. Over 7 minutes to go here in regulation. 3-1 is the score. Sharks desperately want to make this a 3-goal game. Blazers desperately want to make this a 1-goal affair. Both teams, gotta love the effort. Gotta love the effort by all of these girls. Both of these teams. I really like what I've seen today. These girls have been tough. Albino got tangled up there with Conti. The ref blew it dead because I think Conti looked like she was reaching for her throat, so I think that's just precaution. That's a good job. That's a good job by the refs. We love good hard hockey. We love to see good hard hits. We love to see everybody tossed around really hard, but now, you know what I'm saying. We love everybody to be okay and just head home after the game, no matter the result. On it now, Cucchiara. Cucchiara under the rest. Just missed as Martin got to it. 6.5 minutes left to go. Back for Albino. Albino couldn't get it deep as Stas got in the way of that. Knocked down, great back checking again, this time by Martin. Albino sent flying. I think that's going to be a penalty. No, I disagree with that call as well. I don't like that call. Fitz headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. I don't agree with that call. Fitz went in. Her and Albino collided. The puck was there, roughing. How could you have a roughing call on a live puck? It doesn't make any sense. It's an oxymoron. Let the girls play. Back to the blue line now, Montalbano. Terrible call. Knocked down. Here's Bartow. Bartow winding, shooting. That went off the heel of her stick. Johnson got to it, tried to get it to Zabrowski. Back to the blue line, Milne will recover in the neutral zone. Over for Montalbano. Montalbano will gain the red line and dump it in. 6 minutes to go. Chasing it down there is Bauman. Bauman against Zabrowski. Zabrowski leans into her. Bartow over to help out. Sent it up ahead, back to Zabrowski. Here's Zabrowski now. Behind the net, got Johnson in the neighborhood. Back from Montalbano. Montalbano will let the shot go. Deflected on the way in. Nice stop there by Bauer. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there as Bartow was in the neighborhood. Good job there by Kuchiciera. You can't have Bartow just jabbing at her goaltender. So she pushed her in the back of the head. That's fine. It's exactly what number 14 in blue should do. And exactly what 19 in white should do. It's just hockey, folks. It's just hockey. Face off one now. Bartow trying to get it back out in front. Taken away now. Here comes Stas. Stas looking to step to the outside. Poke checked away. Bonner. Into the corner. Oh, excuse me. That was Millen. I apologize. On the stick now. Up and out to center. And sent back in. Knocked down. 5:15 to go. Hard across Zabrowski for Johnson. Johnson lost the handle on it. A 3-on-1 now. Zabrowski with room at the dot. Walks in. Pulls the trigger. She scores! Chloe Zabrowski walked in on the turnover at the blue line. Took her time. Went to the forehand. Put the tablecloth down because we're classy. Buries the biscuit. And with 5:02 left to go, a power play goal for the Sharks. Well, the Sharks have dominated today on the power play. Dominated shorthanded. Third power play goal in 2 games, 1 shorthanded goal, 4 odd lady goals here for the Sharks today, and they lead it 4-1 with 4:40 left to go. A huge goal there. 3-goal lead is so much more than 2. Now the other team is not 1 shot away from being one goal down. Regina letting the shot go big. Stop. Boy, Bauer's been so good today. She's a good goalie. Kept in at the blue line, Spaniotis. Spanny playing well again. Kept in. Here come the breakers now. Trying to get the puck out. Good job by Regina sealing out the wall. Patton keeping it simple. Got it down low. Here's a chance now. Odd lady rush. Jobbed in front. Still loose. They jab at it. Still loose. They score! Trotta getting to the loose puck. Burying the biscuit. Putting the whipped cream on top of the sundae. And the Sharks extend the lead. 5-1 is the score. Trotta getting to the cooker on the rebound. A great job of forechecking by the entire line. They kept it in. Regina and Grimes got to work, and Trotta went to the cooker. 5-1 is the score. Sharks, 4 minutes left to go here with a 4-goal lead. Puck bounces around neutral zone. Here's Stas now. Tracked down from behind by Danola. Stas tried to get it out by it. Stas is a good player. Fought through the check at Danola. Danola did a great job tracking her down. Sent ahead and out to center ice it goes. Puck is bounced around from Michelizzi. Lost the handle on it. Good puck pursuit there. As it's sent back out to center. Knocked down now. Danola will send it in. 3.5 left to go. Michelizzi behind the net. Trying to get it out in front. Michelizzi curls back. Got it out in front on the backhand. And away come the breakers now with 3:16 left to go in the afternoon because Stone Cold said so. Stepping to the outside. Cutting in. Letting the shot go. Sweeney pours at it there like a grizzly bear pouring at a salmon. Swimming upstream to spawn. And Sweeney got her salmonera. Imagine she put some teriyaki on it there. Cross check from behind there. So a penalty coming up. There is, I think it was Danola who was sent to the boards. Can't argue with that call. And under 3 minutes to go now. 5-1 is the score, and the Sharks will head back to the power play yet again. Spaniotis, Patton, Michelizzi, Martin, Danola. Power play unit out there for Coach Bartow. Under 3 minutes to go. Sharks 5-1 with the lead. Barring any miracle, we'll get 2 more points on home ice today, raising their record to 6-0-1. The only blemish came earlier today against these Blazers where they tied 3-3. Face off won by the Sharks. Back to Patton, who let the shot go, doesn't get through. Michelizzi digging, mucking, doing her homework, jostled it loose. Let the Blazers come away with it out to center, but no room to operate. Sharks have done a nice job on the back check all day today. Knocked down in the neutral zone. Michelizzi with the move. Michelizzi had Danola. Couldn't get it over to her there. Bodies collide there, and now a little bit of pushing and shoving as Michelizzi got together with Ing. And again, it's really not a big deal. Everybody here is making a much bigger deal out of it than it really is. These things happen. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the tennis, court today. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley. It's a hockey game. Pushing and shoving happens. All right, 2:27 left to go here. I believe the Sharks still going to be on the power play, though, if I'm correct. Face off in the neutral zone. 1 minute left to go on the Sharks power play as Martin is in the sin bin. She got mixed up there with Ning right at the end of the whistle. Again, really not a big deal. Michelizzi, Danola, Gianson, Munoz, and Bonner. And out there for the power play now as Bonner sends it over to Munoz, back for Bonner. Bonner quickly up ahead for Johnson. Johnson will send it in. Behind the net it goes now. Michelizzi in on the forecheck. Danola able to help out. Here's Danola now. Danola at the goal line. Got it out in front. Came back to Bonner. Bonner with it. Bonner at the dot. Bonner lets the shot go. That doesn't get through. Behind the net now, Danola. Danola, nice job. Got it loose. Johnson got it in front. Michelizzi cutting in a cooker. And that just failed to click. Here come the breakers now. They'll send it all the way down. Sweeney came out to play it. Lost her footing. No big deal. Munoz lays the lumber into her lady Stas. Stas looking to walk off the boards with it. Munoz poke checked it away. And Sweeney said, I'll take it from there. 1 minute, 38 seconds left to go in the affair. The Sharks lead it 5-1. And a good day for the Sharks. As they get 3 out of 4 points here on home ice. And the Sharks win the draw. Sending it hard across now. Here's Zabrowski. Got Regina cutting into the cooker. Regina let the shot. Assuming Zabrowski let the shot go ahead. Regina cutting. Regina got it to Bartow. Bartow trying to get it back to Regina. 1:20 left to go in the affair. Sharks commanding 5-1 lead here today. This game's gotten a little chippy, and that pleases the broadcaster. And now Bartow's going to get a penalty. I think it's going to be tripping is the call. The ref's calling a penalty on the breakers, too. Brown and Bartow in the sin bin. Bartow's roughing, and they're both roughing. Okay. I honestly thought Bartow tripped her and would have just been a penalty on Bartow, but okay. 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go. In the affair, the Sharks win the draw and send it hard around. Very, very good, solid team effort for the Sharks here today. They tied 3-3 earlier and came back out here for game number 2 and just handled their business. Here's Zabrowski now. Puts the brakes on there, kicking it to herself. Sauce the pass over Albino. Albino on it. Albino let the shot go. Deflected. That just missed. Into the corner it goes now. And away come the breakers through the neutral zone. Down the right wing, trying to cut to the inside against Albino. Bringing the brakes on, still with it. Breakers back to the blue line. Cochiera. Cochiera let the shot go. Sweeney got the flipper on that. 30 seconds left to go. That one sent down low, steered aside, and the Sharks They're going to come away with 2 points here at home, 3 points at home, really, as they tied the Breakers earlier today. But I tell you, hats off to the Breakers. Very good, very tough organization. Very good. Couple of games here for the Sharks here today. 17 seconds left to go here in the affair, and the Sharks, like I said, will raise their record. 5-0-1. Milne will just keep it back there. 15 seconds left to go. They dig, they muck. The Breakers trying for one more opportunity. His Stas now poke checked away, and that's going to do it. Zabrowski will get to it, send it all the way down on net. See it aside, and there's the buzzer. And the Sharks, with an impressive performance here today, all day long, they take the second of two affairs here, 5-1. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you these games, two really good games. Great job by the Blazers, and just a nice job by the Sharks. 3-3 was the first game, and your game here today, your final 5-1 Sharks. All right, for my producer, director, camera lady, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Shoreline Sharks hockey here on the Blue Broadcast Network. We'll be back next weekend. We had a game Saturday and Sunday against two other teams. And the Sharks with 3 out of 4 points here today. A very business-like day for the Sharks here as they exit the ice with the 5-1 victory. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everybody. It's been just great to be here. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, and the camera lady, producer, director, and bride, lovely and talented Miss Michelle. 5-1 is the score. We'll see you again next week. Have a great remainder of your weekend. Got nothing but love for you. Peace out. Sharks win.